How to meet the EB2 NIW requirements of Matter of Dhanasar, which is a clearer framework for adjudicating EB2 National Interest Waiver applications. For years, the USCIS had declined to issue a comprehensive and controlling definition of national interest, and instead had advised the USCIS service centers to treat petitions involving national interest waiver requests on a case-by-case basis. In 1998, the USCIS designated its first precedent decision discussing the standards governing the EB2 National Interest Waiver petitions. Matter of New York Department of Transportation, NISDOT, establishes stricter standards for obtaining national interest waivers than those applicable in the past. The NISDOT case sets up a three-prong test to establish eligibility for the national interest waiver petition. 1. The foreign national must seek employment in an area of substantial intrinsic merit. 2. The petitioner must demonstrate that the proposed benefit will be national in scope, and 3. The petitioner must demonstrate persuasively that the national interest would be adversely affected if a labor certification were required for the beneficiary, i.e., that it would be contrary to the national interest to potentially deprive the employer of the foreign national's services by requiring that the position be available to U.S. workers, and b. that the foreign national will serve the national interest to a substantially greater degree than would an available U.S. worker having the same minimum qualifications. The precedent NISDOT decision continues the trend of tightening the standards for national interest waivers. Under the standards, such waivers proven more difficult to obtain. However, in recent years, USCIS service centers began to apply a more exacting standard to EB2 national interest waiver petitions, requiring petitioners to establish that the alien possesses unique knowledge, abilities, or experience that set him or her apart from others in the field. In Matter of Dhanasar, that USCIS Administrative Appeals Office, AAO, released on December 27, 2016, AAO created a precedential new test for a EB2 national interest waiver petition in sustaining the appeal, and approved the national interest waiver petition. For an EB2 national interest waiver petition, USCIS may grant a national interest waiver of the labor certification, which allows for self-petitioning by the foreign national, if the petitioner demonstrates that the alien is a member of the profession holding an advanced degree or equivalent, or because of exceptional ability in the arts, sciences, or business, and will substantially contribute to the U.S. economy, culture, educational interests, or welfare. The foreign national's services must be in the sciences, arts, professions, or business. In Matter of Dhanasar, the AAO held that the NISDOT analysis caused much confusion, and had a tendency to lead to unnecessary subject evaluation. AAO held that it was vacating NISDOT criteria, and adopting a new and clearer framework for adjudicating EB2 national interest waiver petitions. Under the new framework in Matter of Dhanasar, after eligibility for EB2 classification has been established, USCIS may grant a national interest waiver if the petitioner demonstrates by a preponderance of the evidence. 1. The foreign national's proposed endeavor has both substantial merit and national importance. 2. The foreign national is well positioned to advance the proposed endeavor, and 3. On balance, it would be beneficial to the United States to waive the requirements of a job offer and thus of a labor certification. If these three elements are satisfied, USCIS may approve the national interest waiver as a matter of discretion. To meet the NIW Matter of Dhanasar standard, an applicant must demonstrate that their proposed endeavor has substantial merit and national importance, that they are well positioned to advance that endeavor, and that waiving the job offer requirement would be beneficial to the United States, essentially proving that their work will significantly benefit the country even without a U.S. job offer. This is achieved by presenting strong evidence in each of the three prongs established by the case law. Prong 1, substantial merit and national importance. Show that your proposed work has significant value and is relevant to a broad national issue in fields like science, technology, healthcare, business, or culture. Provide evidence of the potential impact your work could have on the U.S. Demonstrate the inherent merit of your proposed endeavor, even if immediate economic benefits are not readily apparent. Prong 2, well positioned to advance the endeavor. Highlight your qualifications, experience, and achievements in your field that directly relate to your proposed endeavor. Present a detailed plan outlining how you will execute your work and achieve the desired outcomes. Showcase your expertise and ability to lead the project to success. Prong 3, benefit to the United States. Explain why waiving the job offer requirement would be in the national interest. Demonstrate that your work cannot be readily accomplished by a U.S. worker or that your contributions would significantly outweigh the need for a labor certification. Consider potential economic, social, or scientific benefits that would accrue to the U.S. due to your work. Thank you for watching the video. We offer high-quality complete do-it-yourself packages for U.S. green card application and working visa application, and we provide many samples of reference letters, and samples of petition cover letters for U.S. immigration and green card application, and we also let you know the U.S. green card application process and how to get your green card quickly. If you want to apply for a U.S. green card, our website greencardapply.com and complete do-it-yourself packages can help you get green card quickly, even without an U.S. employer sponsorship, and bypass the labor certification process. I hope the audience will give us a thumbs up, provide comments, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, to let the knowledge of U.S. green card application spread to more immigrants, and let YouTube's algorithm recommends our videos to more viewers. For further and detailed information of U.S. green card application, please visit our website greencardapply.com. Thank you.